Well,
Hi, guys.
it's another episode of Broke, Gifted, and Black. We are trying new things. It's a new year, and it is a new podcast.
New year, new day.
So we're going live on Facebook right now as we record this for everyone else to hear it on Friday. Look at that.
Look at that. So, Nikki, have you guys seen my face before? Hi.
Oh yeah, I'm Nana. I look a little different from last week. I'm not wearing a bonnet. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your hair's cute, so apparently it's dry.
It is dry. It is.
Your hair's so thick and so fluffy and so pretty. Like mine is like.
Thank you. I've seen your hair nice and thick and fluffy. I think it's brand new.
It is brand new.
Yeah.
I like re-sprayed and re-twisted and stuff, and I just took it out. So yeah, it should be better tomorrow.
Yeah. Day 2 hair.
Well, it's kind of like I've been so busy that I haven't actually been able to wash it, so it kind of
It's day 16 here.
Yeah, technically.
Oh wow. Okay. You know what? I'm not even gonna judge because I actually didn't wash my hair for like I think a month, and then I went to the hairdresser just to get a shampoo.
Yeah.
Because I just didn't have the energy to wash my hair.
Yeah.
And she was like, "You just need a wash?" She's like, "You want me to style it?" I was like, "No, just wash it."
Just wash it.
Thank you.
Okay.
If I had money, I would have someone wash my hair every week.
Yeah, same.
Natural hair dreams, guys. Natural hair dreams. It's another week, and the United States is still
here.
Kinda, sorta. I don't know if you're watching that impeachment trial. I am not.
No, I'm not.
I really have
I don't have the energy for it.
Me neither. I'm trying to find joy. This is what I've decided to do. So that brings me no joy, so I'm not going to do it. Let's open up BGB news.
Mm-hmm.
I want to end with Britney Spears because it really touched my heart. I know you didn't get a chance to watch the New York Times documentary on Britney Spears that is on Hulu. But we're going to talk about that because that just... But in the meantime, the Best Man limited series with the original cast is in the works at Peacock Streaming, which is NBC streaming. And I think I'm excited, I guess. I'll watch it, but I don't know who asked for this.
Well, I mean, they had the Best Man and then Best Man Holiday, or is that?
Yes.
Okay, so this is, because at Best Man Holiday didn't Dude and didn't Terrence Howard and Girl have a kid together, right?
Which one was Terrence Howard with?
He ended up being with Murch's ex.
Can you just say their real names? Because I don't know. Like I've forgotten what their. I just remember what's her face died.
I forgot. I don't know his. I don't know his real name. I can't remember it. I never can remember his name. But
the guy with the dreads. That was okay. Yes.
Yeah. Howard? No. Harold.
No.
Harold Perrineau.
Yes. Terrence Howard is like Maine, like light skinned dude. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Wait. Am I getting my black movies mixed up?
Or are you getting your black?
Which one? Is this the one where he slept with
the best friend? It's the Best Man. Yeah. With
the wife.
Yeah.
That died in the second one.
Yes.
Okay. All right. I was like, wait a minute. Which one are we talking about?
I mean, seriously, because you got like Taye Diggs in like every black movie.
Exactly. Ever. And Terrence Howard. They were kind of like all in the same movie. So
Terrence Howard hadn't been in every black movie.
There was another movie that was like the same thing, I feel. Damn it. Come on. You know.
Mm-mm. Terrence Howard wasn't in anything like that.
Okay. Never mind. Well, the original cast, including Nia Long, I know her, Taye Diggs, Morris Chestnut, Terrence Howard, Sanaa Lathan. They completely butchered the spelling of her name. Regina Hall. Did I know she was in that?
Yeah,
Melissa,
she was Candy.
Oh yeah, she was Candy.
Yeah.
And Harold Perrineau. You're
That's
right.
what I said, Harold Perrineau. Yeah.
They just closed on a 7-figure deal to reprise their roles. I know, as somebody's asking for it. Which shooting for September 2021 start date.
Well, let me tell you who's making bank is Taye Diggs, because he's doing his thing on All American still. So
Yes.
He's working on All American and he's doing that. And now he's going to be doing this. Morris Chestnut is on The Resident, and now he's going to be on this. I mean, hey, they got him. They working.
Nia Long was in that Netflix movie
with Omar Epps, the other black guy that's in every black movie ever.
Yes.
Yeah. Now he is black man, movie man. He's black movie man.
Yes, he's Loving Basketball. He's
The Wood.
The Wood. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna put him in another black movie that he's probably not in.
He's in Coming to America.
He's in Coming to America. He's in Boys in the Hood. So look out for that. It starts filming in 2021. So I'm guessing maybe 2022, 2023 for it to come out. Possibly.
All these streaming though, I'm just like, oh my gosh, like what? Like there's so much content. It's like where do you look? Where do you start? Every network is getting their own streaming. I mean, are you gonna have to pay for that, or do you get it for free because you have NBC?
I saw that Peacock is free, but I think it has levels, because Peacock also was trying to, because The Office is now off of Netflix, and now it's on Peacock. So they have different levels. So if you want to watch all of The Office, you have to pay. But if you want to see, like, I think season 1.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Because who wants to do that?
I mean, at this point, I think we've all seen The Office at least 3 or 4 times.
I have not ever watched The Office.
I'm sorry, what?
I've never watched an episode of The Office.
You're lying.
I am not.
Why? You just not find it funny?
I don't even know, because I haven't watched an episode of The Office. So I don't know if it's funny.
But it was on Netflix for like 2 years or something. Like, you never watched it? You never like was interested and was like, oh, no? Michael Scott? No? Okay. Pam? Okay. No, all right. It's awkward. Okay. Moving on.
Yeah.
It's a great show, Nikki. You should watch it.
Well, I'll go on to Peacock and watch one episode. Or one season.
Well, yeah, go ahead. The second episode is hilarious, by the way.
The second episode ever? The second episode ever is funny?
The second episode of season 1 is they try to do diversity training.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right.
And
we'll check it out.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on. Ava Duvernay. Again, streaming. Streaming is where it's at, because obviously people are not going to movie theaters like we used to. So it's
because COVID. Yeah. So COVID.
Yes. The Rona. But for all you 90s kids, she was greenlit for the Powerpuff Girls. Did you ever watch that back in the day?
Some.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I don't think did I watch TV when I was? I watched Jim and the Holograms. Did you watch Jim and the Holograms?
No.
And Erica, stop. Who are you? Okay, but no, I did not. I've watched a couple.
You didn't watch The Office. So yeah, there you go. There you go.
Okay.
Even Stevens.
Okay.
Another good show. So the CW has given her the green light to work on a pilot to another reboot, the show based on the original Cartoon Network animated series. It will follow the what?
So it's live action. So it's not actually like Powerpuff like cartoon girls. These are going to be actual people.
Yeah. So it's going to be like Power Rangers.
That's going to be interesting, I think.
I did watch the Power Rangers.
I did too.
Yeah, I just wanted to throw that out there that I did watch something that was, so I don't know if we need, again, don't know who asked for this.
I mean, I think it'll be fun, right? I think, we're losing a lot of like cartoon content. I mean, like we don't have anything really fun anymore. Like they need to do a reboot of the Ninja Turtles.
I think they did a few years ago.
No. That was a movie, right?
Yeah.
They need to have like a Ninja Turtle like live action like this. The Ninja Turtles would be yes. No, I don't think
didn't they have that?
I don't think so. But
but the movie wasn't a cartoon. The movie was real people, or like not real people. It was weird looking
CGI
turtles.
stuff. Yeah. Who knows? But anyway, it'd be interesting to it's going to be interesting to see. And I like Ava. Everything she does, I think, turns to gold. So, I mean, look at Queen Sugar and, When They See Us, everything. I mean, she's freaking talented. So I'd just be very interested to see what the Powerpuff Girls do.
Sure. I will definitely support Ava DuVernay, even though I have not gotten fully into Queen Sugar. I will.
What? Okay, you know what? First of all, you gonna sit up here and talk about me watching The Office?
The Office has been out for like
The Office, and so has Queen Sugar for 5 seasons.
Okay, but The Office came out in like 2004 or something like that.
So if anybody is okay, poll question for anybody who might be watching and listening to us right now: which would you prefer to watch, The Office or Queen Sugar? Please comment, and I will post your comment up here on the screen. So.
First of all, they're not the same show. Like, you can't compare them.
No, you can, but I mean...
That's like, would you rather watch Days of Our Lives or Bob's Burgers? Like, not the same.
But was Black people in The Office?
Yeah. Yes.
One Black person?
2.
Okay, how many Black people in it?
3. Okay. 3 Black people in The Office.
Okay.
How many Black people in Queen Sugar?
All of them.
6.
Did you just count them?
Yes.
They're all Black. What are you talking about?
I don't know.
They're all Black because you don't watch. But if you did watch,
I'm waiting for it. I think this is the last season, right?
I don't know. I don't think they gave a season ending.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for it to like end so that I don't have to sit there and wait on cliffhangers. I don't really like that.
Well, you have time to get through because there's already 4 seasons that you can get through.
Okay. It's on my list. Okay. And rounding out BGB News. Mm-hmm. Yes. Is Britney Spears, who is not Black. She's not broke. Actually, she might be kind of broke. I don't know.
Her daddy got all her money.
Yeah, the conservatorship that has been going on for 13 years.
Oh, wow.
Which
you found that out on Hulu?
I did. So Hulu is now streaming the documentary that is produced by the New York Times. So I don't know if people are aware, because I thought it was kind of silly. Not silly, but I didn't pay attention to it, I should say. The whole Free Britney movement that was going on. Mm-hmm. I was just like, y'all need to mind your business. You know what I mean? Like, we don't know.
Mind your business. That's all. Just mind your business.
Just mind your business. So I was just like, we don't know what's going on in that girl's life. And, we don't know what her family knows.
We saw her shave her head. So we knew that there was something not right.
But the thing is, they were saying at that time she was actually suffering from postpartum depression, which makes sense because she had already had 2 kids.
Did you see her?
They did show that.
Have you seen her Instagram now, though? Have you looked at her IG lately?
I thought it was put on hold. I don't know the last time that she posted.
She's posting almost daily, and she looks like there's something wrong.
But okay, here's the thing. So the documentary kind of covers like her whole life, and her career that started very young. She was like 10 years old on Star Search. And it also kind of made me aware, which I mean, obviously we didn't perpetuate this as much because we were children in the 90s and the 2000s and the 80s, but there was so much sexualization of Britney Spears even from such a young age. Like on Star Search, Ed McMahon was like, and she's 10, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, you have such pretty eyes. Do you have a boyfriend? And it's just like, is that what you ask a 10-year-old?
I mean, I don't know if there's anything wrong with that. Is there?
I mean, but that's such a weird question to a little girl who's coming on a talent show. And your question is, do you have a boyfriend? And it's like,
maybe not.
She just sat here and sang her little heart out. And could you be like, oh, what do you like to do besides singing? I don't know, like anything else besides. And then the other questions after she became Britney Spears was like, there was she was at a press conference and they asked her, are you a virgin?
Oh, wow.
And it's just like,
that's a bit much.
The hell?
Yeah, that's a bit much.
But she answered because she was just, you could tell she was embarrassed. She was like,
right.
She's like, what? And she's like, yes, I am a virgin. I want to wait until I'm married for that special someone. And I'm just like, how is that a question?
Right.
Like,
how old was she?
She was maybe 21, 22.
Oh, she wasn't. You know, her and Justin did it.
But the thing is that, like, why are you asking?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, you're older than 21, you're 27, but it's like, even right now, you blow up, you're in an interview and someone's like, when did you lose your virginity? Wouldn't you be like, the hell does that have to do with my craft?
Yeah, I probably would. Yeah. I'd be like, you nosy.
I know. Be like, what about you?
Yeah. You still a virgin, because I bet you still a virgin, ain't you?
Yeah, your hands don't count. So it was just, it was a very interesting documentary. It kind of showed the conservatorship, but it also showed how they completely shut her out of life. But yet still, they had her doing concerts, doing Las Vegas, doing shows, being a judge on X Factor or whatever she was a judge on. But she can't control her money. And then they wouldn't at least switch the conservatorship away from her father, who apparently wasn't that active in her life, until...
Her sister has it now, right?
No, her dad still has it.
Oh, wow.
And the woman is 39 years old. Come on now. She really needs...
With 2 kids. Where are her kids?
Somewhere.
Where's Justin Federline?
Where's
Kevin? Baby daddy? Oh,
Kevin, I was like, you combined Justin Timberlake and Kevin Federline.
I done merged her 2 baby daddies. Well, I mean, Justin's not her baby daddy, but 2 exes. Yeah. Oops, my bad. Sorry, Justin.
It was a very eye-opening documentary on how we treat people who are going through mental health issues, and really how the paparazzi and all this media like completely objectifies celebrities, just like don't care what you going through. Be like, hey, can I get the picture? Oh, you're crying? Okay, whatever. Can I get the picture? It's just like,
yeah. I'll watch though. I'll watch it. Speaking of watching it though, we only have a month left until Coming to America comes out. I'm like so excited.
I am confused.
I am too. About the baby, where the baby come from?
Yes.
And how did it end up being Leslie Jones?
Yes.
I am too. But you know what? All those answers to those questions will be answered in a month.
So maybe in the beginning he did sow his wild oats, and that's what I'm thinking. He actually sowed his wild oats, and
when did he have time? When did he have time? He went from the apartment to the barbershop to the church to McDowell's. When did he have time to go sow his royal oats?
The first, I don't know.
At the airport.
When they first got in, when they first came into the US, they were really like still rich, and he hadn't given away all the money yet.
He never gave away his money. They stole it. The people
Well, but he didn't even care. He was just like, let them have it. It's okay.
Yeah, let them have our things. Let them have our princely robes.
I was just like,
yeah, no, you're gonna give me my stuff back.
Especially if I see you walking in the hood with my stuff.
Right. Give me my blow dryer. That is a gold blow dryer. Do you know how much that costs?
I know you didn't get that on 125th.
You did not. Or Amazon. Stop.
Yeah, I'm confused about that part. And then how do the genetics of Eddie Murphy and Leslie Jones make Kevin Hart?
Wait, Kevin Hart's the baby?
I think he is, isn't he?
He cannot be the baby. There's absolutely no
way. Or is it Rotimi? I don't know. It might be Rotimi.
Rotimi? He's in it too?
Yes. Oh, Jesus. You don't like him?
No, it's not that I don't like him, but okay, here's the thing though, and you know this, Nana, you know genetics do that. You don't say how can this make this. You know, good and doggone well, we can.
No. It's not about light skin, dark skin. It's just about the aesthetics of Leslie Jones and Eddie Murphy, and then Rotimi all of a sudden comes. I would just make it a tall chocolate baby.
Why you gotta be?
But I don't even know who the baby is.
Okay, it's probably gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be like Lil Bow Wow.
Yeah. And then what's his name plays a villain of some sort, I guess. I'm just very confused. And why didn't he have a child with his wife? I don't want to question her fertility, but I'm just like, questions. I have questions. I need answers.
No say.
So March 5th, right?
Something like that. Yeah. So I'm excited. We'll see. So we will have answers.
We will talk about it.
For sure.
On the podcast.
See.
Now, this month we are not having guests for two reasons. One, I have not sent out emails. Two, moment of transparency. Two, we kind of want to open up Black History Month and like do some tribute, because I'm finding that so many people are like, oh, I never knew that. So here we are in our Black History Month segment. This week, we're talking about the United States versus Billie Holiday. Now, this is another streaming movie that's going to be on Hulu. That is coming out February 25th. And it's a Lee Daniels production starring Audra Day? What's her name?
Are you talking about the lady from Private Practice?
No.
Oh. Why do you say it like Audra McDowell?
No, not McDowell. Audra Day.
I don't even know who she is.
Yes, Audra Day, American singer.
Audra Day. Okay, carry on.
The lady that sings "Rise Up" and now rise.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Okay. So it's starring her as Billie Holiday, and I never even knew this story. And I actually heard it on a podcast that I listened to called Throughline, which goes deep into how Billie Holiday was one of the very first victims of the war on drugs.
Mm.
So I just want to give a little bit of who she is. We're going to also post on what's that called? Instagram. She has such an extensive life. I highly recommend that you listen to Throughline, listen to us. Also, if you can, she has a book that is an autobiography. So you actually get like her firsthand experience of what she's been through, called Lady Sings the Blues. And then we'll also post other links to what this movie is about, because I didn't like, based on the title, I was like, I don't get it. But anyway, Billie Holiday was born Eleanor Fagan in Baltimore, or some say Philadelphia, in 1915. And her childhood was marred with abuse, horrific abuse, basically. Her mother had her when she was 13. And she was cleaning in a neighborhood brothel. And that's where Billie was first raped at the age of 10.
Oh, wow.
And then she was actually punished for that attempted rape. And she was sent to a brutal Catholic reformatory school where her punishment, she was locked up in a room with a dead student. And then at the age of 12, she was raped again.
Wow.
Yes, she went through quite a lot.
Seems like.
So anyway, she joined Count Bassie's band to make a little money and see the world. And according to her, for almost 2 years, she didn't see anything but inside of a Blue Goose bus. She writes that nobody bothered to tell her that she'd have to travel 500 to 600 miles on a hot, cold, raggedy-ass bus. Come on, raggedy ass. That it would cost her $2 or $3 a night for a room, that by the time she was through having her hair fixed and gowns pressed, she'd end up with $1.50 a day. And so for all of their fancy, wonderful careers, racism was a constant foe, of course, because, you know, it was back then, especially for an all-Black band. Unable to afford their arrangements. This is amazing. The orchestra kept over 100 songs in their heads.
Dang.
I know. She was also one of the first Black women to sing with an all-white band. She found an ally in the brilliant and controversial band leader Shaw. And she says, it got to the point where I hardly ever ate, slept, or went to the bathroom without having a major NAACP type production. So where we get into the drugs is that early in her life, I think at the age of 14, she became addicted to heroin. And she became the target of Harry Anslinger.
Try that name one more time.
Harry Anslinger.
Okay.
Anslinger.
Okay.
Basically, from his first day in 1930, he had a problem, and everybody knew it because she decided to start singing the song Strange Fruit, which it actually told people what was going on in the South. It was kind of that peek into the South. And because she decided to not stop singing that song, he targeted her in her drug abuse and continually arrested her, even to the point where she was in the hospital trying to, what's that called when you're She was on the drugs, but she was in,
Detox?
yes, detox. So you need like treatment when you're in like detox. And he still took her out of the hospital to arrest her.
Wow.
And actually said that they could not give her the drugs that she needed for her detox period.
Jeez.
And so she ended up dying, and she actually said, like, the government, like, they're going to kill me. And she actually ended up dying in the hospital. There's so much more to this story, but we want to give honor to Billie Holiday, first of all, for also using her music as part of the movement to let people know the lynchings that were going on during that time, despite the government making it impossible for her to work, to the point where they denied her licenses, that she couldn't perform in certain clubs, so that she had to go to California, where she was actually able to perform, but she couldn't perform all over the country. To the point where they actually killed her because she would not stop singing a song. And just to compare the way that he treated her drug addiction as opposed to Judy Garland, who had a drug addiction, he actually sent her away to like rehabs. And then there was, what's his name? I want to say the guy that was over the FBI.
J. Edgar Hoover?
He had a drug addiction, and he actually made it so that he could get the legal form of the drug that he was addicted to.
Wow.
So obviously he treated her very differently.
Yes. I wonder why.
I wonder why. Because, racism died after slavery. And so that is our Black History moment. I'm going to put more on the Instagram. I definitely am excited about Lee Daniels' movie coming out February 25th. Watch that to fully, like, obviously that's going to have more of an artistic point of view.
Right.
That's fine. And listen to Throughline, because they go deep into this story and really talk about how the war on drugs disproportionately affects Black people compared to everybody else.
Wow. Interesting. Well, thank you for that Black History moment.
Yes, that Black History moment.
That moment in Black history.
Next week I have someone very interesting that I don't know.
So you're saying Billie Holiday wasn't interesting?
Totally no, Billie. No, I have someone from a different time period that is also interesting.
Okay. Let's go. Okay. All
right. Don't worry, guys. Guests will come back in March. But I just want some Black history. I think we need to learn some stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
Moving on to our GAF and BAF.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we want to say rest in peace to Miss Mary Wilson, who passed away. Yes.
When?
A couple days ago.
Oh, Lord. I guess so many. I can't keep up with everybody that's dying these days.
Yes. She passed away at the age of 76.
Oh, no. Yeah, there's a lot of folks that's just out of here.
I know. She died February 8th, 2021. So 2 days ago. Rest in peace. She was the founding member of the Supremes.
Yes.
The most successful Motown act of the 1960s and the best charting female group in U.S. chart history, as well as one of the best-selling girl groups of all time.
So you're saying that Diana Ross she wasn't the founder of the Supremes?
No, she was sort of like the one who became the star.
Well, that's jacked up.
Isn't that the whole story?
I'd be pissed.
Isn't that the whole story of Dreamgirls?
Is it?
Yeah. Diana, Mary's, Gordy. Didn't she marry Barry Gordy and have her own?
And all? Yeah, but I'd still be pissed off. I'd be mad.
I mean, of course, but Diana, I mean, she's kind of like the breakout. She was the breakout star.
Yeah, she was. She was. I mean, obviously, I'd be mad. I'd be big mad. Big mad. Big mad.
Yeah. I mean, people, I guess, did people think that Diana Ross was the founding member?
I mean, it was Diana Ross and the Supremes. So I was,
Yeah.
I mean, this is just me.
True. Yeah, it's one of those, it's like the Michael Jackson effect, the Beyonce effect, you know.
Right.
Justin Timberlake, there's always one person who breaks out.
Well, but I mean, it's not. They didn't say Kelly founded Destiny's Child and then Beyonce just became Beyonce. They were like just a trio, and this is just like you just said. Mary Wilson founded Supremes, and Diana Ross just came in and was like, "Move, bitch, get out the way."
Actually, Berry Gordy said, "Move, bitch,
get out the way."
And then Diana was like, "Oh." She is a diva. I love it. I love it. I don't know if I would call her the strongest vocalist, but
she became the most successful. The Wiz,
she did
the stuff that she
did.
Yeah, and her kids are doing their thing, so she's a winner.
Yes. She is a legend and an icon.
Amen.
Respect. But the other GAF goes out to
the other GAF. Who did the GAF go out for?
I mean, that wasn't a GAF, but Mary Wilson was, just like honorable mention.
Oh, yeah. Oh, got it. Okay.
Right.
Copy.
Yeah. Okay. The Blade series was created in 1973 and revived during the early 2000s, as we called the Knots, in a string of movies starring Wesley Snipes. The character is a human vampire hybrid that has become a fan favorite. So over the last 6 months, Marvel has focused on finding a writer in partnership with Mahershala Ali to bring the another reboot, to life, focusing only on Black writers to be more diverse and inclusionary. So Stacey Osei Kuffour, who worked on Watchmen, Amazon's Hunter, HBO's Run, and an Emmy nomination for her work on Hulu's Pen 15. They made her the top pick. So she is going to be making history as the first Black woman to write a Marvel Studios film.
Nice. That is definitely gifted. So gifted. I love it.
So Stacey Osei Kuffour, you are gifted as fuck.
Go girl.
Now for our BAF. So I guess he gets it 2 weeks in a row.
2 weeks in a row.
2 times, Lil Uzi Vert. Because first of all, 2 things. I did not know that he put that diamond on layaway, basically, and he's been paying for it since 2017.
Listen, I didn't know you could put stuff on layaway anymore.
I didn't know that you could do a payment plan for a $24 million. That's something that if you just don't buy it outright,
you don't need it.
Just don't buy it.
Yeah.
Why are you doing a payment plan on a diet? Sir. Yeah. You get a broke as fuck for that, because at first last week we were like, well, I don't know. Is it really broke as fuck? Because he's, it's a 24 million. Yes, it is.
It is. Absolutely.
It's very broke.
No doubt.
But now you have an indentation in the middle of your forehead because he had to get it taken out. Guys,
the whole situation is just sad state of affairs.
There's better things to do with your money.
Absolutely. Agree.
And I guarantee you, he's living in a house that has minimal furniture.
Okay. That is so judgmental.
I'm just saying, I always see these because that rapper that always raps off beat, blue Tatiana,
No.
blue face, whatever his name is.
No clue. Sorry.
So he'll always be on like Instagram or whatever, showing all the women who are like at his house. That dude had like a plastic mat in the middle of his living room. And I was just like, sir, you have a mini mansion with a plastic rug?
Wow.
Priorities.
Yeah.
Priorities. I'm just going to say, Lil Uzi Vert got one couch in his living room.
Yeah, probably.
And one of those fold out tables, and that's it. I know it.
And a futon.
I know. And a futon. And a big like bouncy ball or something like that. Oh. I'm glad you got it taken out. I don't know, those bouncy balls that
this guy. Just keep going.
Okay,
We're
fine.
glad you got it taken out.
I'm glad you got it taken out. He said it was gonna kill him. Glad it didn't kill you. Glad you're okay. Please don't implant jewelry in your body. I didn't think that we had to say that at this point, but apparently we do.
I mean, is it really different? I mean, we put nose rings in, right? People put lip things in their lips. And so, I mean, what's the difference between like...
That's a piercing. There's a difference to getting this.
Like, I wonder how he did that too.
Implanted in your head.
He could have just used Gorilla Glue.
Oh, God. Tessica Brown. A peek behind the curtain. Obviously, everyone has heard about Gorilla Glue lady at this point.
Triple G.
GGG. She is a Louisiana 40-year-old woman.
Teacher.
I
don't know who she teaching. But she teaching somebody.
I would take my children out and be like, obviously, she doesn't read labels. I don't want you giving my children something that's not edible, and be like, well, I thought we didn't have crackers no more, so I gave them paint chips instead. I did it. So basically, she's trying to lay her edges, and she ran out of got to be glue, and
their stock ought to go up too.
I honestly thought about buying it myself. I was like, it's got to be that good.
Gotta be.
Got to be. Ain't got to be Gorilla Glue though. So apparently there's something called Gorilla Snot, which I have never seen or used, but it does not come in an aerosol, because people were trying to be like, well, maybe she confused.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, but one is like a snot gel and the other is.
But maybe she thought that I don't know.
But they're not. But they're not even sold in the same store.
How she didn't get it at Amazon? She could have got it at Amazon. Because you can just go to Amazon and just say Gorilla Snot. But maybe she didn't know it was Gorilla Snot. She thought it was Gorilla Glue. And so she made a mistake and ordered the wrong thing. She put the wrong thing in a cart.
How many people have heard of Gorilla Glue before this?
I have.
So, but you know that it is like
it's glue. Yeah, I know it's glue. But I get it in glue. Yeah.
The strongest glue.
The strongest glue ever in the history of glues. Yeah.
Yes.
It is like not Elmer's at all.
Yeah. You can build a house with Gorilla Glue.
You totally can.
Probably.
Yeah.
Lay bricks.
Yeah.
So she decided to finish her edges with Gorilla Glue. Sister girl had it in her head for a month. She created a helmet. She created a force shield around her brain.
Yeah.
That nothing was gonna penetrate. Yeah. She watched it on live or whatever, IG, TikTok. The thing did not move. It did not. Nothing. Not a strand. Nothing. Mm-hmm. I feel like it's jacked up her follicles though, because she has no new growth for a month.
Yeah.
She had no new growth.
Yeah.
So we have all been following with bated breath. I check daily.
She's got a GoFundMe, dude. Like, and people are giving her money.
Because she's gonna need good wigs after this. I don't think the hair, because she was like,
so why are people giving her money for that? Shoot, come on now. I'm not giving money for being not wise.
Some people feel okay. So I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw the video, I was like, first of all, who is this warning for? Because nobody in my circle was like, you know what I use on my hair? Gorilla Glue. But second of all, it's just like you felt bad because after a while you're like, that is a chemical, and what is it doing to your skin, to your body, to, you know what I mean, to your brain? She said she was having headaches. She said it was getting tighter. I think after that, people just felt bad for her.
And then she had another friend. Did you see the video where her friend is putting something else on her head, trying to loosen it up? And it's like, no, just
the
stop.
The hospital gave her that. It was like acetone or something like that. Or
the hospital gave it to her and her friend applied it for her?
Yeah, because she said that she went to the hospital. They said it was going to be 20 hours. She didn't want to do it there. So she said, could she take it home and be comfortable and do it at home and like do the kit? But apparently it's painful because you're putting something that isn't really meant to be put on your head anyway. So they showed a video yesterday of the ponytail being cut off, which it looked like the jaws of life, to remove that. And she really wanted to salvage her hair, which I thought was funny. And now she is going to a plastic surgeon in Beverly Hills who is going to scalp her. I don't know what he's going to do.
Wow.
And he's doing it pro bono. So
that's nice.
It's very nice.
Very kind.
And these are the things that happens when people are in lockdown for over a year.
Yeah.
I just want to say. But also to all the people who are out there like mad at her or thinking that she did this for clout. Come on now. Really?
You ain't gonna mess up your whole head just to get famous.
A Black woman is not going to mess up her head and her future potential to grow hair just to be famous.
I would hope not. Yeah.
No. And I mean, what is she going to be famous for? Like, you're going to be infamous.
Being silly. Yeah.
Yeah. So, girl, we praying for you. We hope your follicles come back at least. Like,
we praying for each and every one of your follicles because God knows the number of hairs on your head.
And so does Gorilla Glue. But also she's trying to sue them.
Right now, God's like, one.
Right now, you have no more follicles.
I have numbered the hairs on your head. 2. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not right.
It is just one big hair strand.
I'd be mad as hell if it came out gray too. I'd be pissed off. And you're not gonna pluck it. You're not gonna pluck it because that's the only one you got.
No,
you just come in gray.
No, honestly, I don't know. I might have kept my hair like that. Someone was like, "Well, she might as well be a cartoon character and just keep her hair like that forever." I was just like, I mean, it's cute though. It was cute.
It was laid.
It was laid. You got the laid down.
Yeah.
Show.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lord, Corona needs to go so we can get out the house.
Yeah.
Anyway, that wraps up.
It does.
This episode of Broke, Gifted, and Black. Guys, thanks so much for going on this journey with us because we are definitely going to go video, I don't know, it's 2021. We're going
to see what we're going to do. We might not be on video next week. We don't even know because we might.
You know what though? It does encourage me to like look like a human being.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. So I appreciate that. Anyway, follow us. We're also now on YouTube.
Well, not yet because YouTube only lets you have 15 minutes and they sketchy. But anyway, yes.
Oh, okay. Well, we're kind of on YouTube, but we'll still on Instagram, Facebook, and all the other platforms, and
Yep.
you know. So like, follow, share, and we will see you guys
soon. Next
Yeah.
week.
next week.
Bye.
Have a great week. Bye.